Welcome to my channel, Gray Cloud Gaming. That's Gray Cloud back there. My name's Drew. Let's get into this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bundle. Not open up a booster box this time, just this bundle and those prize packs from the pre-release. You can check out those on the channel if you want to, but let's see what we can get in this bundle, man. I know there's a couple of cool things in the set, like Super Shredder. Seems awesome. But yeah, let's see what we can get in this box. Got a picture of Raph here. Love the different art styles we can get. Who's this? Who's this? I don't know who this character is, but we're going to find out, I bet. Not taking a look at the back there. We're going to see what we got inside the box. We got April, Casey, Leo, Mikey, Shredden, and then we got Raph, Donnie, and those guys. Pretty cool box. And let's check out that dice. Ooh, we got a ooze dice with the Ninja Turtle imprint. It's very sick. Liking the ooze. It's very neon. All right. Let's see here. Ooh. Got some cutouts. Maybe a mutagen token. All right. Killing it. Do like me. I don't know. Who's your favorite turtle? I like Mikey. Mikey's pretty cool. But Raph, they're all pretty awesome. Raph might be my second or third. Followed by Leo and Donnie. We'll see. Well, let's check out these lands first. Because I'm not sure what we're going to get. They always say, like, oh, you'll get a couple foil, couple non-foils. So let's see. Ooh, we got the plains. Okay, so we got one of each of the full arts. So we got the plains jumping across that train. Got the island jumping off rooftops. The docks, the swamp. Mountain, scaling those buildings. And the forest, got some greenery. Some shrubs. Love those. And then we got the pizza joint. The Brooklyn Bridge. Another Brooklyn Bridge. Swamp. I don't know about University Beyond, you guys. I love it. I love this set, this idea, all the characters. Do you guys think we should have less and more? Is it just about right? Let me know down below. All right, let's check out. Hey, we got Shark Shredder, the Clone Killers, the promo card for 2 black. A legendary creature, Shark Octopus Ninja. He's 4/4 with Sneak. He's got 3 black, so if you attack with an unblocked creature during the declare blocker step, you can sneak this guy in for 5. He's got first strike, and when he deals combat damage to a player, put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Enters tapped and attacking that player. Wow. Very cool, very sweet. Not sure if this was the planned promo, but happy to see it. Still some stuff. And we got the full plains jumping across that train, the island, swamp. I like the design of these, the mountain and the forest. Love that we've got the whole team together. The pizza joint, the Brooklyn Bridge. Ooh, what's it say down there? Turtles. Stamped it. Oh, they got some graffiti as all lit up too. Actually pretty dope. And we got the mountain with the TV set. Obviously, they're chilling out on that rooftop. And we got the foot ninjas. Target practice. Pretty cool. A lot of detail in the art on those. All right. Well, we got 9 packs. This is going to be our pack openings for this time. Looking forward to what we can get. There's a bunch of cool stuff that's just undervalued right now. And I think we'll go up in value. If it's not super expensive now, I'd expect these things to change once more people open some of this stuff. Cowabunga! I'm sorry, that'll be the last time. Anchovy and banana pizza destroys a creature when it enters, and it's a food. High flying ace, the commando. Insectoid mutant. Being if your end step permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, scry 1. Cool. EPF point squad. Cool and borrow stuff. Negate. Foot ninjas with sneak. White black is very sneak. Got the katana. Leo's katana. Wingnut Bat on Belfry. Donatello, Donnie, the Turtle Techie, 3 in a blue, 3/4. Enters if you control artifact, draw a card. Just as common version, but cool to see it. And we got Cool But Rude. Almost went out and bought this card, so happy I didn't yet, because this bundle, man, 1 in a red. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Also, already a great rate. But if you leveled up by paying 1 in a red, gets level 2. Whenever you discard a card, this class deals 2 damage to each opponent. So if you're playing a discard deck, this would be perfect. And then for 1 in a red to level 3 for 6 mana total. When this class becomes level 3, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Discard a card at random. It's a 6 mana gamble. Gamble's just a 1 mana card that does the same thing as that, but very cool to see a red tutor for anything. Any card put in your hand, then discard at random, get all your stuff. Man, pretty cool to see it. Cool but rude. Go Ninja Go. Exile creature you control, then return to the battlefield for 1, or you can choose both. Deals damage equal to the greatest power among creatures you control to target creature an opponent controls. So if you have a bunch of creature tokens, could be good there. But protection plus damage, might throw this in my Boros deck. It is a sorcery speed, so you can't exile it in response to something. So you kind of want to be in that flicker deck. But if you have enough ETB stuff, could be good. And we got Escape Tunnel, great reprint. Tap, sack it. Evolving Wilds, go get a basic, put on the battlefield tapped, or tap, sack this land. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. So, cool way for you guys to get unblocked. And we got that mutagen token. But sweet. Love these, love these. Let's take a look. I'm gonna go through as quickly as I can on these. Unless there's some really cool stuff out there, I'm probably gonna skip most of the draft chaff. Frog Butler, look at this guy. Death Touch, Task for Running Mana, and you can pay 2 and give him reach. So pretty good card, honestly. Pain 101. Dies return to the battlefield, nice. Uneasy Alliance, it's a pacifism, nice. Buzzbots, got some regular stuff. Rechain, Zoo Escapees, the Point Squad, Mona Lisa. You can tap, add X mana of any one color where X is Mona Lisa's power, and she's a 1/3. So she just taps for 1, but if you could put counters, she could tap for a bunch of mana, maybe even untap her with some untap synergy stuff. Could get like infinite mana with this, I've been seeing. So pretty cool card. We got Lita, the Orphan Amphibian. When another creature you control enters, put a counter on Lita. Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, so you can make a food, scry one, or put a counter. Not too bad. And we got Janika, all the mutant turtles here. Enters, put a 2/2 red mutant creature token on the battlefield, and it's plain cycling 2. Not too bad. We got Prehistoric Pet. For 1 white, it's a 1/2 dinosaur ninja. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, so anything above 1. And for 1 and a white, you tap, return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. Activate only during your turn. So, man, I might put this in Heir Apparent just so I can bounce my Heir Apparent back to hand and then recast them for 2. Not a bad rate. And we got Don and Leo in an alt frame. Problem solvers for 2 blue-white hybrid costing. For 4/6, Vigilance, legendary creature, mutant ninja turtle, of course. Vigilance, at the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target artifact you control and up to 1 target creature you control, then return them to the battlefield under their owner's control. So get a bunch of bounce synergies, flicker effects. Nice to see Don and Leo teaming up. Got the high flying ace here and Mutant Town foiled. Not too bad. All right, a bunch of legendary creatures that time around. Ooh, we got a rat token. the ninja rat. Very sweet. And we got a copy token with all the masks. Awesome. All right, we got the elephant avatar. Moser Foundry. Enters or leaves, makes some dudes. Hey, the sewer surveillance cam. Getting a lot of press, a lot of words on this because it can go infinite with Goblin Welder and a couple other cards. Just 1 blue, it's artifact with flash. You can instant speed it out. When this artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, tap or untap target creature. So if it leaves, you sacrifice it, you can untap something, and then when it enters again, you can untap that creature again. So it just goes infinite. infinite casting. I'm going to play with Emery. Just get all the untapped synergies and try to sack it and get some blue mana and stuff like that. But very cool. Very cool card. And we got the Avatar, Rock Soldiers, Squirrelinoids, Death Touch Squirrel, Nobody knows. One blue red hybrid for a 3/2 human hero. When this creature enters, return up to one target artifact you control to its owner's hand, and then scry one. So you can get your stuff back. And we got New Generations Technique in the alt frame for 3 and a green. It's got Sneak 2 and a green. Sorcery. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. So if you attack with an unblocked creature, you can return that back to hand, sneak this in instant speed during combat, and get 2 basic lands on the battlefield. Could be pretty good in something like Tifa, maybe. Maybe in that deck. And we got Shredder, Unrelenting, the uncommon version for 4 and a black. Is a 6/4 with Sneak. Also a legendary creature, Human Ninja. So you can return that unblocked attacker and bring him in during combat for 4. Death Touch. When he enters or attacks, another target creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. So it could be good in your Death Touch decks. Ophelia Golgari, Death Touch decks. Seems like fun. And we got Neutrinos. I've heard some stuff about this. It's a 2/4 flying, 4 mana elf rebel. Alliance. Another creature you control enters. This gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And then whenever the Neutrinos attack, exile up to 1 target creature you own, then return it to the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. So you could blink some stuff every time you attack in Boros Colors. Kind of interesting. Could be fun. And we got Mikey, Game Master with that VR headset. 3 mana, 3/3 Mutant Ninja Turtle. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, put a counter on Mikey. Very cool. And we got the Mutagen Man. So happy to get this guy. Also another card I was looking at buying if I didn't get it here. X Green. It's a 2/3 legendary creature, Ooze Mutant with Trample. Activated abilities of artifact tokens you control cost 1 less to activate. And then when he enters, create X Mutagen tokens. And it doesn't say that key word that says it can't be less than 0. So you could potentially cast or get all these mutagen tokens, just tap them, add all the counters. So if you pay 8 into this, you get 8 mutagen tokens. You can just tap them all, sacrifice them all, put the counters on them. It'll be a giant 10/11 with trample. Very cool. And we got the Foot Ninjas foiled with that Sneak and one of the mountains. Nice to see copies of those. Man, cracked. Cracked wide open. All right, let's see what we can get here in this last pack. We're halfway done. On this side, got the Ninja. And we got Zog, a Dinosaur Soldier. Tunnel Rats, return to the sewers as they do. Action News Crew. Whoa. In the same pack, doubles. That's weird. Ice Cream Kitty. Casually just 1 black-green feud creature. It's an artifact creature, food cat mutant. It's a 1/3. You can pay 2, sack another creature or token, draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery, and then you can also pay 2 and sack this creature to gain 3 life. So a little bit of life gain, but kind of cool. Got the Nobody again. Pizza Face. When Pizza Face enters, he's a legendary creature, artifact creature, food mutant. He's a 2/4. When a Pizza Face enters, create a food token, and then at the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under control this turn, put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target artifact or creature. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 mutant creature token, a creature in addition to its other types. You can also pay 10, sack this Pizza Face, and gain 15 life. I don't know who would do that, but okay. It seems kind of funny. And we got Bespoke Bow. Ooh, Bespoke Bow. This is Donnie's bow for 2 blue. Artifact enchantment or equipment. When this equipment enters, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And equipped creature gets +2/+1, has vigilance, and equip 3. Not too bad. And we got Turtle Lair. Happy to see this as well. It can tap for any mana. To spend towards ninjas or turtle spells, tap for colorless mana, or you can pay 3, tap target ninja or turtle can't be blocked this turn. So Get those ninjas and turtles in unblocked. Very nice. We got Janika, Bad Apple, Big Sister. We saw earlier for 4 and a white. 3/3 Mutant Ninja Turtle. Enters, makes a mutant, or plain Zykley. And we got Leonardo's Technique. Like this a lot for 3 and a white sorcery. It's also got Sneak 1 in a white, so you can return an unblocked attacker. Return up to 2 target creature cards, each with mana value 3 or less, from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you could get up to 6 mana worth of guys for just 2 mana. Very good rate. Very good rate. And we got General Trag, Heart of Stone. Look at this guy. Enters, you may sack another artifact. When you do, it deals 4 damage to target creature. He's a 4/3. Legendary. Not too bad. All right. And let's get that hideout. And the bow, of course. This pizza guy is just wild. Wild. All right. Let's see what we can get in this last 5 here. Overall, not too bad, this set. Frog Butler. Cool to see more of those. Pain 101. I like that it gets Death Touch, and then when this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped. Makes it so your guy can block and kill something that wasn't going to die. The Alliance. Bots. Chain Reaction. Omni-Cheese Pizza. 2 mana for a food that enters, draws. You can pay 1, tap, sack, and make a mana of any color. Or you can sack and do the food thing. Gain 3 life. Putrid Pals. Foot Ninjas. We got the Drag. Makes a insect guy when he, at the beginning of your end step, have permanent leaves. So every turn it'll trigger. Got the Spicy Oatmeal Pizza. This one. For 2 and a red, artifact food. When it enters, 4 damage to any target, and then 3 to you. And you can always gain that back if you sack this food, so deadly. Donatello, Way with Machines. For 2 and a blue, legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's a 1/2 flying. When an artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Donatello. So could build him up pretty big, and he's flying too. Hey, we got a mythic. Craig Ultron Warlord for 9. He's a 9/9 legendary creature, Ultron robot with flying, trample, indestructible, and haste. Other artifact creatures you control have flying, trample, indestructible, and haste as well. Why not? Very cool. And we got a Mind Transfer Protocol for 2 to blue. Look at the foiling on this, you guys. Oh my gosh. Until end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/5 and draw a card. Okay. Not too bad. And we got the plains. I think this one's my favorite. That or the swamp's pretty cool too. But all right, let's see. I'm having fun with this. There's some cool stuff in here. Oh man, giant robots and stuff. We got a rat, Return to the Sewers, Action News Crew, Bot Bashing Time, Tenderize, Putrid Pals, the Musicians, a Bard. We got April, Reporter of the Weird for 2 and a blue. 2/2, Human Detective, legendary creature. When April does combat damage to a player, draw that many cards, then discard a card. Okay, I might play this in Vinwix just because it's draw that many cards. Very cool. Hey, we got Casey Jones, Jury Rig Justicar, Judicar, 1 in red for 2/1 with haste. Human Berserker, legendary creature. When Casey Jones enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them, put it in your hand, put the rest on the bottom in random order. Could be a good way to go get some equipment or some out of your deck. Apologies there. And we got Shredder Unleashed, the uncommon version in the alt art. Love to see Shredder here for that 4 and a black 6/4 sneak, Death Touch, enters or attacks, another target creature gains Death Touch. Very cool. And we got Leonardo, Leader in blue in the alt frame as well. Uncommon, 1 white mana for a 2/1. Legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle. And then he's got Sneak, 3 white. When Leonardo enters, if his sneak cost was paid, creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. Otherwise, he's got an ability that says pay 1 in a white. Leonardo gets first strike until end of turn. So, pretty cool. Gotta love it. And we got Mikey and Don, party planners. 2 blue-green for a 3/3 legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle, of course. Ward 2. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast mutant, ninja, or turtle spells from the top of your library. If you cast a creature spell this way, that creature enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Lovely. Gotta love it, man. And we got a foiled sewer surveillance cam. Man, I think these are going to go up in value. So I know they're only like 50 cents or something if you look online, but I just bought like 3 online. But I think they're actually going to go up because they're a good combo piece. Very cool to see. And we got a foiled swamp as well. Man, look at that. The water. Awesome. There's that mutant token. Wow, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Got 1 mythic so far. That Ultron guy. Let's see what else we can get. Got 3 packs here. The Robot, the Banana Pizza, Cowabunga. Got the Commando, Flying Ace, Exterminator, the Point Squad, Negate, Lessons from Life. Oh, draw 3 cards and put a land card from your hand on the battlefield tap for 4 mana. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We got Everything Pizza. 2 mana. Search your library for a basic land, put it in your hand. And then you can pay 2 Woolburg, sack this artifact. Target player gains 3 life, draws a card. Each of your opponents discards a card. This artifact deals 3 damage to any target. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on 1 target creature. Of course. And we got Westwind Avatar. Enters or attacks, sacrifice a token or land. If you do, gain 3, and then at the of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under control this turn, draw a card. So you could draw on your sack decks with this. Not a bad way to do it. And we got Donnie, the Turtle Sack, the common version we saw earlier. And we got Splinter's Technique. Very good card. Actually, a great hit from this. For 3 and a black, search your library for a card, put that card in your hand. It's just a Demonic Intent, I believe, the 4 mana one. But it has Sneak for 1 and a black. So if you attack with an unblocked attacker, during your declare blocker step, you can pay 1 and a black and Demonic Tutor and return your creature to your hand. That is insane. 2 mana Demonic Tutor on this card. I bought a bunch of these already, but I'm so happy I got another one. Great rate. Hey, we got Kari. I think she was the art from earlier. For 1, she's the Future of the Foot. 1 white and a black. 3/3 legendary creature, human ninja. She's got Sneak for 2 white, black. And then it says whenever Kari deals damage to an opponent. Karai. I'm so sorry. Whenever Karai deals combat damage to a player, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If her sneak cost was paid this turn, instead return that card to the battlefield. Wow, so it could be a resurrection. And I love that she's got the Shredder helmet there. I wonder maybe this is Shredder's daughter or something along those lines. Very sweet. And we got the Full Art Island. Awesome to see more of these. Man, doing pretty good on these. Oh, man. Gotta love those pizzas too, man. Dude. Very cool. These are the winning cards. So doing all right, I think. All right, got ourselves a ninja token, mutation, Shredder's Revenge, guac and marshmallow pizza. Yeah, I don't know about that, but for green artifact food flash, enters target creature gets +2/+2 and untaps it. Okay, and then you can pay 2 and do the food thing and gain 3 life. We got April O'Neil for 2. Enters, scries 2, and it can't be blocked by creatures power 3 or greater. Very nice. Got the bot bashing time. Ice Cream Kitty again. The mutant. Mark Mauser, can't block or attack. Henchbots for 4 mana. When this robot enters, exile target tapped creature and opponent controls till this leaves. Nice to see it in any color. You could put it in any color deck. Got the Rayu Fillet. Got the Dream Beavers. Flying 1/1. Enters, each opponent loses 1, you gain 1 and scry 1. Could be fun if you can resurrect it. Got Janeka Bad Apple Big Sister again. And we got Kitsune, Dragon's Daughter, for 4 blue. It's a 6/6 Vigilance Fox Warlock Avatar. When Kitsune enters or deals combat damage to a player, you may exchange control of 2 other target creatures controlled by different players. Okay. So it could be yours or opponents and just flip-flop who owns what. It's very, very interesting. And we got the Pachyderm and the Forest. I'd like to see we're getting more of these. All right. Man, all the good stuff here. Wild pizzas, man. All right, last pack. Well, thanks so much for watching. It's been an interesting little box here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was an interesting set, to say the least. Hoping to see some... who knows what we'll see here, but we've seen some crazy stuff already. And definitely keep an eye out for those cards. Another cam. Very cool. Got the Foundry Eastwind Avatar, Frog Butler, like the design of that. Pain 101, Squirrelanoids, the Death Touch Squirrels, Nobody, Go Ninja Go, Dimensional Exile. I think I saw this. So for 1 and a white, enchant a land, a basic land that you control. When this aura enters, exile target creature an opponent controls till this leaves. A nice way to exile some stuff. We got Leonardo Big Brother for 2 and a white, 1/3. He's also Sneak 1. Legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle. When Leonardo gets, he gets +1/+0 for each other creature you control. So he could be pretty big, coming in unblocked for just 1. Very nice. And we got Ralph and Mikey Troublemakers. This is the card that I wanted from the set, honestly. For 5, red, green. He's a 7/7. Legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle, Trample and Haste. Whenever Ralph and Mikey attack, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You could play a Golgari polymorph deck and only play one other creature that makes this guy win. This could be a build around where you go get Kethis and that creature comes in and says whenever your commander deals damage to an opponent, deals it to each other creature, and build him up to be like a double striker 11/11 or something like that. I'm definitely going to have fun building a deck around this, or putting it in the Incredible Hulk deck later this year when that comes out. But man, super happy I got this guy. And Unleash the Alliance and Mutant Town with the Mutagen token. Thanks so much for watching. Been a great score on this box. All the cards that I think are going to be worth a ton of value. The Surveillance Drones Karai seems really cool, just getting those creatures back. Splinter's Technique, also very awesome. Just Demonic Tutor for 2 if you attack unblocked. Mikey and Don. So we got Mikey, Don, Mikey and Ralph, Leonardo, Shredder in the alt frame and the uncommon, Casey Jones, April, man, Krang, Mythic from the box. Very sweet. Got the generals here. Got the Mutatic Man. Makes all tokens cost 1 less to activate. So if you're looking at clue decks, all your clues all of a sudden don't have to, you don't have to pay more than 1 mana. Or if you have another thing that reduces it, then all of a sudden this will reduce it to 0. It just, wow. Shredder again. The technique. Don and Leo. So we did get all the brothers here. Man, cool but rude. I'll leave it on that. Cool but rude. We got Gamble. Thanks again for watching, and I will be releasing some Commander videos, some strategy and deck videos, upgrades to my other decks. I have been changing them consistently and playing them and checking them out, seeing how they play. Decided to change decks entirely after playing them a couple times. They just weren't working the way I was thinking they would, so I went ahead and updated those. I'm going to come out with a version that I like to go and play with that I'm not changing anymore. So those are coming very soon. Apologies for not releasing them sooner, but they will be here very, very soon. Part of me opening just these is so I had a little more time on my hands so I can get to the card building, the deck building, and the video building, so you guys can see what we do with commander decks. I'm going to showcase some old commander decks that I have that I built and just had for years. We're going to say Goblins is one of those that has a bunch of updates over the years, especially in the last Lorwyn set. There's just a bunch of cool cards that are now in that deck that I'll be playing with. I've got Arcades Walls deck and some old school Aristocrat Mono Black Devotion decks. There's a bunch of stuff I'm planning to make for a really long time on this channel, and just haven't really found the time to get all those in. So for now, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.